Hello everyone, I'm Shalda Sharma, your computer teacher. Today we are going to start with the page layout tab. Fine. So under the page layout tab, we have these options, page setup options, we have paragraph options, and we have arrange options. So we are going to learn all these options one by one. Okay. We will start with the margin option. Before starting with this option, I am going to write some kind of text here. For predefined paragraphs, we can write is equal to RAND and two round brackets. Okay, after this, you just need to press the enter. It will add some predefined paragraphs to your document. Fine. Now, what is the margin? This area is known as the margin. Like this is the top margin, this gap is the top margin, this is the left margin, this is the right margin. Likewise, this is the bottom margin of the page. Okay. If you wanted to increase or decrease the left, right, and bottom margin, you can increase them or decrease them as well. Like now we by default this is our normal margin. Okay, we can apply the normal margin. If you want like this kind of margin, you can apply this. If you wanted to have the narrow margin, you can apply this margin property. Fine. From left, you can see the margin has been decreased from top and from right side as well. Okay, likewise, we have number of options available with us. Which option you wanted to apply, you can apply that one. If you wanted to define your values for the margin, you can also do the same. You can click here on the custom margin. Okay, here you can specify the margins. For example, from left side, you want this much margin. You can see here the preview of the text where your text is moving right now. The text is moving to right side. Okay, if you wanted to add the top margin also, so you can see your text is moving to the, sorry, you wanted to add the right side margin, you can see your text is moving towards to the left side. Fine. So the margin has been added to the right side. Then we have one option available with us, which is a gutter position. What is gutter position? Gutter margin. Gutter is some kind of a margin which is a space for the binding. Okay, gutter is a space for the binding only. For example, you wanted to have binding of your the hard copy of your report. You want, then you, if you wanted to leave space for that particular gutter margin, then you can add that particular space from here. Okay, for example, point 5, I wanted to leave space for the binding, so you need to set this gutter margin. Fine, you can see this is the space for the binding. If you'll increase it, it will increase that particular thing. Now I have clicked on OK. So you can see some kind of default margin spaces there, left margin spaces there, and after that, 1 centimeter gutter margin space is also there. Now we have two options, like whether you want binding at the left side, you can set the gutter position at left. If you want binding on the top, you can set gutter position on top as per your requirement. Fine. Okay. So next option we do have is the orientation. What is the orientation? Like now my page, you can see my page is vertical. Okay, this orientation is known as the portrait orientation. If I wanted to have a horizontal page, okay, I wanted to write text on a horizontal page, then I can change my text orientation, page orientation to landscape. Now you can see, my page is in a landscape mode. Okay, this is landscape mode. Fine, you can change it as per your requirement. Fine, again I am changing my page to portrait mode. Like next we have the size option. Okay, size option, which size of you wanted to have for your page. Generally whenever we take the printouts, the default, like generally the machines accept A4 size sheet. So generally we set the A4 size for the size of the paper. Okay, generally we use this size of paper. Fine, you can have any of the size. If you are going to print a letter, you can select the letter size. Okay, if you are going to print any other size paper, you can select that particular dimension. Right now I'm selecting A4 dimensions only. Fine. Then we have one option available with us, columns option. If you wanted to have multiple columns in your document, then you can have multiple option, like you want two columns, you can have two columns. If you want three columns, you can have three columns as well. And if you want this kind of column distribution, you can have this. If you want this right kind of right side column distribution, then you can have this also. Okay, so I'll go with the two column option. Okay, after this we have an option available with us, break. Okay, what is the meaning of this particular option? Like if you wanted to, for example, you wanted to break this column after this line. After this line, you wanted to break this column. So you will click here, and after this you will click on the break option, column break option. Okay, it will break your column from this particular place to another column. Fine. So same way, if you wanted to, for example, your cursor is here, you wanted to break a page from this particular place. Fine. So you will select the option page break. Okay, you can click here on the simple on the page, and it will break that particular page and insert the text into another page. Fine. So these are next we have the options like for line numbers. Like if you wanted to have the continuous line numbers, you can have the continuous line number. You can see after 26 they have 27, and likewise now we have continuous line number. If you wanted to have wanted to start line numbers on each page, you can go with this particular option. You can see numbers are starting from each page. Fine. So let me set it to none. Okay, then we have a hyphenation option. Hyphenation option is what? Like sometimes we find this is a big word and we leave. Sometime whenever we writing in our notebook, so what happens? Sometimes we see the word is big, so we write. For example, keyword is the word. It is the large word. I wanted to divide here. My some spaces left. So what we usually do? I'll write it here key, I will put hyphen, and again I'll write here the word. So same thing, if you wanted to apply into your document, then you can also apply the same. Like you need to click on the hyphenation option, then automatic you will click wherever it is required, it will add that particular hyphenation. Okay, you can see here it has put the hyphen for the document. Okay, so if you don't want it, you can click on none option. I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay, now we have some indent options available with us. Okay, what are these indent options? Let me set my page into single column. Okay, column, one column. Fine. Now we are talking about what are these options like indent left and right. Okay, so indent left, like if you wanted to this increase the gap from left side, you can increase the gap from left side of the paragraph. If you wanted to increase the gap from right side of the paragraph, you can increase the gap from right side of the paragraph. This is known as the page intent. Fine. Now we have the spacing option. Like if you want some space before the paragraph. For example, before this paragraph, you wanted to add some space. So you can click here how much space you want. Like if you wanted to like add space after the paragraph, you can choose this one as well. For example, your cursor is here in this paragraph. So you wanted to add a space before the paragraph. Okay, if you wanted to add after the paragraph any kind of space, so that particular space will be added. So this is all about the paragraph group. Fine. Now we'll talk about the arrange group. Arrange group will highlight options will only highlight when you have some picture or some kind of image in your document, then only these options will highlight. So let's insert one image into our document. Okay, so here are some images. For example, I have inserted this image. Okay, so when you have inserted an image, you can see the position option is available now. Wherever you wanted to have the position of your this image, you can have, like, wherever you wanted to place it, you can place it at that particular location. Now we have the like wrap text options available with us. What is the wrap text option? If you want it to be set in a square form, it will be set in a square form. If you want your text to be tightly fitted, if you want text through the picture, then you can have this. For example, you want your picture to behind text, you can set this. Your picture will go behind the your text. Picture will go behind the text. If you want your picture in front of text, your picture will come front of text. Fine. So whatever is your requirement, you can fit your picture accordingly. Okay, after this we have the like options like bring forward and send backward. For example, I am having one shape with myself. For example, this shape I do have. Okay, now we have like options. If you want the shape to bring forward, you can bring it forward. If you wanted to send it to the backward, send to back. Okay, now it is on the back side of the picture. If you wanted to bring forward it, you can click on bring forward. Okay, you can select the picture and you can click on bring forward. Okay, picture or the shape, whatever you select, you want which thing to bring forward, you can bring that thing forward. Fine. So then we have the selection pen option on the side, like which thing you wanted to select, you can select that particular thing. Fine. Then we have one option available with us, like align where you wanted to align this. You can align wherever you want it. Okay, then we have the like rotate option where if you wanted to rotate your text, okay, sorry, rotate your picture, you can rotate it accordingly. Okay, if you from here, from this point, if you wanted to rotate it, okay, you can rotate your picture accordingly. Okay, by holding that particular point. For example, now you wanted to merge these two things into a simple picture, in a single picture. Let me add one more picture into my document so that I can merge them into a single picture. For example, I am having this picture on this page. Fine. Now what I want is, okay, first of all, you can see, first of all, your picture by default comes in with this option in line with text. To free your picture, you can select any picture out of all the present options. Now you can move your picture to anywhere. For example, I wanted to combine these two pictures. Now you can see these two pictures are different pictures. Now I want these two pictures into a single picture. So how I can do this? Like, I have placed this picture here, then I have pressed control key, then I have selected the another picture. Okay, I have selected both the pictures right now. Now I'm clicking on the group option. Okay, now you can see it as enabled. Now I have clicked on the group option. Now these both pictures are merged into a grouped into a single picture. Wherever you wanted to rotate this, on wherever you wanted to place this picture, you can place right now. Now these both pictures are merged. Fine. So wherever you wanted to merge it, you can merge accordingly. So this way we can group picture. If you wanted to ungroup these pictures again, you can click on group option and you can click on ungroup, and you can click outside, select any one of the picture, and you can do the ungrouping of the same. I hope this is clear to you right now. Okay, so this is all about these things. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.